Now, after weeks of bad performances, bad feedback and, let's be honest, some pretty bad hair, Frankie Cocozza's run on The X Factor has finally come to an end today. The official line is that the singer has left the show for breaking a golden rule. Sources have told us it's something to do with drugs. Here's Ruth.
This was Frankie on The X Factor just over a week ago. And maybe he just should have saved us all the bother and gone then. This afternoon, he left the show after apparently breaking a golden rule. We don't know exactly what this is at the moment, but there are allegations that it involves drugs. Frankie has since put out a statement saying, "I'd like to apologise to Gary, my fellow contestants and everyone who has voted for me. But as of today, I will no longer be in The X Factor. My life during the show has gone out of control and my behaviour off stage has overstepped the rules of the competition. I no longer deserve my place in the show, so I am therefore leaving. I'd like to thank everyone who's supported me." Frankie had repeatedly been warned by Gary and the show's producers to party less.
Every time I open a newspaper and it's got your name on it, I'm thinking there's a load of votes gone.
And he landed the show in hot water with Ofcom after he swore live on air. So the X Factor will be glad to see the back of him, won't they?
The producers would have been desperate to keep Frankie in at all costs. Not because he's a great singer, but because he's a publicity machine, and that's what the X Factor loves more than anything. But he's obviously done something so terrible that not even they can keep him in the show.
Frankie!
Nevertheless, he does have a bit of a following, or the viewers wouldn't have kept him in over people like The Risk and Johnny Robinson. So will he be missed?
I think it was good. I think it was good for the show. Like I say, you know, he attracts the young. You know, he's just got some charisma and, like, you know, he's got something about him that a lot of them haven't got, you know.
Was he talented? Are you glad that he's gone?
I don't think he's talented, no.
Why not?
Not a very good singer, I don't think.
So many talents have just, like, been kicked out because of him. He should have gone from the start, and I think The Risk need to come back.
Well, we'll have to see about that. But as for what the future holds for our bandy-legged bad boy, maybe Frankie could start a band. Or perhaps Frankie could launch his own brand of hairspray. Or maybe even Frankie goes to Hollywood. Now that's what he should tattoo on his bum. Ruth Liptrott, 5 News.
That's it from me. Sian's got the weather next. Polly has news updates throughout the evening. We'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Brighten up your day with Arm & Hammer toothpaste, sponsors of Channel 5 Weather.
Gloomy, grey, dull, rubbish, any of the above technical weather terms can describe today's weather. Not really been the best Tuesday in the history of Tuesdays, and it's staying rather grey this evening. Outbreaks of rain and drizzle. Although northwest Scotland weather's been the best of the sunshine today, you're paying the price this evening. It's turning rather chilly. In fact, a touch of frost is expected overnight, but very little change elsewhere, staying quite damp overnight, but on the mild side under all that cloud cover. So tomorrow, another fairly soggy afternoon. It will be staying cloudy, further outbreaks of rain and drizzle. There will be some sunny spells for northern Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales, and also some brightness for eastern parts of the country, and overall staying mild, in fact very mild in the southeast with highs of 16 degrees.
Brighten up your day with Arm & Hammer toothpaste, sponsors of Channel 5 Weather.